Hey, alright, we're on take click number 4. Foundation's already on. I have the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. And as I was saying, I just deleted the video because it's all over the place because I had to deal with something. Don't think I like this foundation. I think I used to like it a lot, and I don't know, I've been using other foundations. I definitely like them way more. So this foundation's on. I'm going to spray my face though. And actually I think I'm going to use this one here. And then go over it. It smells like perfume. I can see this one on my skin and I definitely don't like it. It is a nice foundation. It's great for dry skin, which I have dry skin. But even just how this one wore away yesterday, like as the day went on, I look like a grease ball. So I don't know what it is about this one. But I wasn't liking it. Matt and Grace are at the high school. Yes, she's grade 10 this year and she's gone back to school. No more homeschooling. They didn't have courses picked out for her. And I was like, he's like, do you have it? And I was like, no, I wasn't. I received 0 emails or anything for helping her pick out courses. Otherwise, I would have done it. Mind you, I went back to work, so it's very well possible that maybe it was there, and I didn't realize what it was, and I deleted it. But they're picking out her courses right now. He sent me a photo. He's like, what does she do? So I told him, exactly what core subjects to give her, just based on what I know her ability is. Plus she had the psychoeducational assessment done, which I told him I just emailed the school her psychoeducational assessment, so hopefully they go check that out, because there's some information in there that'd be helpful to them. I told them some other things that, you know, I'm not going to put on the internet. Those who know, and Grace doesn't want everybody knowing, so we'll leave that at that, and if they have any questions, they can reach out to me. Yeah, I think this is down to here. I don't like it. I don't know. Generally speaking, I want to use up my products. I don't know if I can see me finishing this one out. We'll see I'll see how it looks at the end of today. Today I am going to use the Cosmic Dreamer palette. After yesterday, I think I might know why I'm not using my Ensleyreign palettes. I love Ensleyreign. It's one of my favorite. It's one of the first indie eyeshadow palettes I've tried came from Ensleyreign. It was the Groovy Gardens. Great color story in that, right? There's nothing wrong with it, but it's like I find a lot of the things are repetitive. The shimmers all kind of pull the same. There's too many of the same color mattes, just varying degrees. The more I'm like playing with different brands, different eyeshadow formulas and stuff like that, textures, tones, and whatnot, I'm like I'm figuring out what I really do like. I like Ensleyreign, but if I'm going to be doing my makeup on a day-to-day basis, I probably will not be pulling out my Ensleyreign, except for maybe there might be like definitely one palette that I feel what was it? It's over there, but it's like a neutral palette. But like the color stories, as pretty as they are, they're not for me. Secondly, some of the shimmers, they have some of the shimmers where they are nice and smooth and they go on. I feel like this should be something I say when I do my weekly roundup, but I might end up forgetting. Some of the shimmers are smooth, but then some of them are like flaky and thick, and like your finger goes right in. Like you can hit pan so easily on some of the Ensleyreign shimmer. There's like Fallout, yeah. And then again, trying other, like I've branched out and tried other indie brands, not like a whole lot of them, but enough of them. And if I just use Adept Cosmetics, even though I have a couple of Adept palettes and like I do have a couple of favorites that I prefer, I think I like their shimmer formula better. It's like, it's smoother. Not that they're perfect, but like my finger's not sinking into the shimmers and hitting pan, and they're not super chunky or flaky. Even looking at this one, I can tell some of them are smooth, but I know some of these are that chunky, like you put your finger in it and powder knot comes up and you get chunks. I know my Ensleyreign one does that. I don't know if there's another brand I have that also does that. It's pretty though when you, and it looks smooth after application, but you kind of like, whether you're using a finger or your brush, you kind of gotta be quick to either put it on your hand first and then go on the eye, or like be really quick to like smush it in so that the flakes can all melt into your skin. Because that's pretty much what I feel like it has to happen. It needs to like hit your skin so you can get it in there, rub it in so that the flakes don't go everywhere. But once it's on there, it's very pretty. Yes, that was that. That's that pink shimmer. This one right here. It like looks clear, kinda, but then it has like that shift. The green one, that's right here, also is chunky like that. And this one here, beautiful color story. I'm looking, I think it's possible this one maybe. No, okay, so that one's a thick form. It's thick. Look at that. That's a thick formula. Okay, that one's kind of like the same. It's a thick formula. But yeah, I don't know. It's still good formula, but when you venture out and try other ones, look at that. That one almost feels like a cream. Same with this one. I don't know. Anyways, that's enough of that ranting. Let's carry on, shall we? Hopefully Matt and Grace can figure out the rest of what they need to figure out. She's also got to get her photo ID done. Saturday's her birthday. She turned 15. Thank the Lord I have Saturday off. I hope they let me continue. Well, if they ask me, I'm not going in. I had yesterday off. They asked me to go in. And I was like, oh no, more money on my paycheck. I mean, I kind of would have loved to have yesterday off, honestly, just to hang out at home, but whatever. I went in, trained somebody. I gave my 2 cents at the end of the shift to the manager. I reiterated a second time. Whether she listens to me or not, that's her. I was talking to someone else and I was like, I don't know if they're gonna like take what I say seriously, but I trained him yesterday. And he's supposed to do a solo shift tomorrow for cooking. They can either listen to me or they can not listen to me on that. And I'll leave that at that. I do want to play with the Natasha Denona Glowy Balm Stick today. We're just going to sit here and kind of like shop my stash. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. I think it is. Oh, another thing with the Ensleyreign. Again, I might forget. Creasing. Whenever, so far, every Ensleyreign eyeshadow palette I've used, and it's not like it's the only brand that does this, but my eyeshadow disappears out here. I know, not everybody wears their makeup 8+ hours a day, and unless you were like up close to me last night, you weren't gonna see it. Like, it just, even at this distance, it was like, oh, your eyeshadow looks great. But yeah, so I get creasing from the Ensleyreign shimmers, and it disappears on the outer part. The inner part, to me, stays looking fantastic, but the outer part like disappears, and then I have creasing like the whole way through. That was something. Is it going to deter me? No, but I think it might play a part because, again, some of the shimmers are, what would you say, emollients, maybe? that the correct word? Hopefully. I'm looking for my eyebrow stuff. Here we go. I think I'm going to use a couple of new products today. Do we go ahead and... I had some stuff that I said I wasn't going to open and use, but now I'm like, yeah, you know what? I do. I think I want to try the ABH cream bronzer because I've been wanting it for a long time, and the LYS powder bronzer. Why not? So we'll start with the ABH cream bronzer. Okay, it has a cap. I'm gonna keep this cap. This is the first cream bronzer I got where there was a cap in it. I don't know how pigmented this is. I shall blend this in. Now, the shades for hers look definitely warmer than what I normally go for. I normally go for like neutral to cool. But I think it's because, I don't know, I still can't figure out what my skin tone is. I feel like it's more, I'm more of a neutral. Although my arms, according to people I've talked to, said mine's cool tone. Sorry guys. I'm not clicking out of the video. Oh my goodness, how do you find someone's school ID number? I have to get out of this video. Sorry guys. School ID number. I'm gonna give myself a headache. I'm thinking, where would someone put a school ID number? I have to get out of here. Alright guys, sorry, I'm back. I had to get out of that though in order to actually help them figure out what they... Why is it always me who has to figure this stuff out? I'd like to know. Alright, let's get onto the other side. I'm just like dipping because as you can see, you don't need a lot of product. Just enough. Anyways, I think they did all that they could do. They're on their way home now. They can't do anything else until I think they filled out her course forms, and they can't do anything else for her now, including her ID, until she goes back later this week. Yeah, that's nice. I blend it nice. Like I said, I am going to keep this. This does. Let's see how it feels. Okay, it kind of feels like the yeah, it's very orange. Kind of curious how it feels compared to the Say. Feels more slippery than the Say one. Here's the Say one, which is my go-to. Big difference in color. Yeah, I usually use this one from Say. And then that one's the ABH. Definitely a big difference. But I want to try the ABH one. And the Ipsy Mega Drop Shot was a good way to purchase it. The colors and the tones they have though they're not my go-tos, but you know how it is. Alright, I'm gonna put the lid back on this. I don't want to. It came with one, so I'll use it. there's that. Make sure that's blended nicely enough. Then I'm going to go in with the LYS bronzing powder. Again, I bought this one in the lightest shade too, which is Motivate. Should I look that up maybe, in case I'm wrong? We're gonna just dip. That's pigmented as well. Yeah, I rarely go for warm tone blushes. Yeah, that's pigmented. Because I don't want to look orange. And I feel like that's how it looks, orange. So yeah, that's all I'm doing with that. I feel like I could look like a creamsicle very quickly. I want to make sure it's nice and blended. Looks nice though. Okay. Let's go with the NYX Brow Glue. And the whole back to school stuff. That can be stressful. I was starting to like freak out because like my phone's just like ding 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 and I'm like, stop texting me. Like I'm literally trying to find something that you're asking for. Find it, give it to them, and they're like, too late, we're already on our way back home. And I'm just like, oh, that sucks. So now I wonder how this week at school is going to go for her, considering they need to make a schedule for her. I sent the assessment, which I guess, you know, on me, I should have sent the assessment a while ago. The class schedule though, I had no indication that that was out. You know, I know what, because she's been homeschooled. Maybe they gave it in the spring. When did I register her? I can't remember when I registered her for high school, but that one's probably on me. Like I said, with me back to work, there's a good chance I got the email to pick her courses and I forgot, or I didn't realize what it was and got rid of it. I'm gonna go in with the Natasha Denona. Do we see how much product's in here? There's a good amount of product in here. I don't even know what blush I'm going to use yet. Ooh, that looks nice and glowy, glowy. I see. Okay, I want to do... I have a look in mind I want to do, and I was like, I'm going to do it tomorrow morning, but I'm opening tomorrow morning, and this, I could easily mess it up, so maybe I'll do it Friday. But I do have a look in mind I want to do. I'm going to use this color. That's pretty. And do I know what shade it is? No. Cherry. No, Cheeky Lychee. Cheeky Lychee. We'll just blend these together. I guess I could have just done one dot. And that would have been fine. But it's okay. by the time I'm done, it'll be fine. My face looks puffy this morning. Probably didn't drink enough water yesterday. I do want to bring it up a little, up here. I know not everybody likes that. Some people can't stand it. Just gonna take my foundation brush and go over the edge. Bam! Fixed. There we go. Alright, I'm going to... Did I get a setting powder yesterday from my Ipsy box? I don't think so. What did I get? I put it all away. I think I want to use... That's pretty. I'm gonna grab the Pure 4-in-1. I think that might be too dark for me though. I think I'm gonna grab this. I might use that. We'll see. We'll see. I do want my skin to look nice. I'm gonna use, I think, the Fenty blush in Tutu. I'm realizing I need to get a matte setting powder. If I venture out today, that might end up happening. See if I can find a drugstore matte setting powder. I'm gonna take this Pure setting powder. I think it's it's the lightest shade that they had. And I feel like it's too dark for me. I do want to use this up though. I haven't gotten like any sun this summer either. It sucks. But the mosquitoes, I mean between work and the mosquitoes are not playing this year. I might just use that powder today. Nice big fluffy brush, it should be fine. Mosquitoes are not out to play. The Fenty blush in Tutu. Looking like it's gonna be Tutu pink, but that's fine. I've got a confession to make. My brushes aren't washed yet. We're gonna dip. True story, they're not washed though. Use a fluffier brush. I'm just using whatever. I think this is a Luna Magic Glow Up brush. Sometimes I start doing my makeup and I'm like, it's gonna look like crap. In my mind, I'm thinking it's gonna look like crap by the time I'm done. But so far, I think I saved the foundation. I wasn't liking how it was looking. Yes, I want to try this highlighter. It looks very light. Ooh, I do got some brushes up there. I was like, hey, wait a minute, don't stop, get it. I was like, there's some stuff missing. Where did I put it? None of those are a highlighter brush, though. What about you? You're a highlighter brush. My face is glowy, but let's throw a little extra I like glowy blushes. Oh my goodness. Glowy highlighters, not sparkly, not shimmery, just glow. That's pretty. Alright. Now we will get into the eyeshadow. And then I'll finish the brows later. I'm just going to put a lip balm on while we do my eyes. Just one I have on my... oh my goodness. Just one that's on my desk. Dew of the Gods Sorbet Apple Sugar Plum. I keep this one on my desk. Sometimes when I'm doing my skincare at night or just whatever, I'll throw this on. Oh, you guys don't know this because I don't think I mentioned it on here. I Feel Beautiful Canada's on shipping break. That I mentioned. What I didn't mention was my friend Eden made me aware of another Canadian brand or a Canadian company that brings in brands. So what did I do? I may have placed an order for 2 palettes that I said I was going to get. And I believe the shipping was less. I don't know when it's getting here. Oh no, they texted, I reached out to this Canadian company. And they said Thursday, you should have it Thursday. Cause I was like, I didn't get a confirmation email, nothing. I placed the order and it did like a thing. It's like, oh, here it is. And I was like, oh, great. It's called BackstageCosmetics.ca. BackstageCosmetics.ca. It's in Canada. I'm currently following them. I swear I heard someone out the door. It should be Matt and Grace. Anyways, let's get into the eyes. But I did order 2 things that I said I wanted. Because they have them. And I Feel Beautiful Canada doesn't. That or they're not going to get theirs until after the shipping break. What do I want to do? Well, I'm going to start with this shade right here. Are you guys having a hard time opening the door?
It's locked.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad was downstairs. I was helping him open.
Oh. You could have waited.
Oh, look, right there.
So I find it, and then you guys are, oh, too late. I'll wait home.
Yep.
So what? Does she go to school Tuesday?
Well, next Tuesday still, yes. By the end of this week, we'll know. The council will email us.
So they'll email us? Okay. Are you nervous?
I'm shaking.
Why?
We were surrounded by students in there. There's so many. There's so many people from my old school, too.
Yeah, it's high school.
Yeah. It's terrifying. Even Dad said they look all snotty.
Yeah. Did you say hi to anybody? Or
Hell no.
did anyone say hi to you?
Hell no.
No?
They looked at me, they saw Dad, they turned right around. They would have said something if Dad wasn't there.
Yeah, she was on the wrong day.
That's how much people look.
32 pack?
You're going to go to school, though.
12 pack.
Okay.
I'm just about to cry.
I mean, a lot of people are nervous. Some people just put on a front.
Yeah.
Right?
They're all polygraphs.
Even when I went to the school with the exact same people, every time a new school year started, like I could shit my pants. Because I was like, I was nervous every time. And I'd be nervous the entire school year.
She'll do good.
You'll do fine.
Oh, it's Dad.
But you know where the office is?
Yeah, it's where you walk in, pow! Right
It's
beside
there?
you.
Okay.
Same as John Ware, but the office is just bigger.
Okay.
Everything.
Did you walk through the school or no?
Me and Dad did a loop. We were supposed to tour, he didn't.
No.
We were supposed to go throughout the whole school.
Oh. Why did...
Because Dad didn't. He just went right to the door.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Big school.
3 stories.
Is it?
Seems easy. Just a break.
She didn't have any elective courses on that paper, eh?
None.
The only thing I had on there was home, and the rest were empty because I didn't have my options
Well, yeah.
filled out.
So I don't
So-
know.
So what are the options?
I picked them out. They're just scaled out.
From from the one you want to do the most to the least. Okay.
And then you just don't mark the ones you don't want.
Okay, and then so we should know by Friday.
Yes. She said that counts for emails.
Okay.
All of the options I picked are stuff that
Okay, good.
and also Spanish.
Spanish?
Yeah.
You don't want to get Spanish because if you don't pass it, you don't get the credits and then you don't graduate. So any courses you take, kiddo, you have to pass them to get the credits.
Well,
Okay?
Spanish was the only thing I could technically take that wouldn't cost us money.
I wouldn't worry about it.
The others were pretty good.
Yeah. Well, at least. So even the ID's not done?
No, I got that.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I see it?
No.
Why?
No.
Let me see it. I'm
No.
not gonna show it to anybody.
You don't need to see it.
Whatever.
You're not allowed. Dad, no. Dad, no.
Alright, I'm doing my eye makeup. I'm going to look at it.
Oh yes.
Let's go send it to you to look.
There.
She's recording.
That's okay. I'm not gonna show it on my video. Cheetah, you don't want nothing to do with my videos? And I said that's fine.
Anyways, you got it.
Through email or text?
Thanks. I checked.
That's the best photo that's been taken of you in like the past 6 years.
I know, right? That's what I said.
What the hell, Grace? I'm being serious.
That's what I said, exactly.
That's like the best photo that has been taken of you in the past 6 years. Do you not think the same? You look what?
I look cool.
No, you don't.
You look like a stained Q2.
You know. I mean, you still have that awkward smile you do all the time with the... But that's a nice photo.
That's almost a real smile.
How so is the ID number on here not the same as her school ID
No,
number?
that's the same.
It is. I didn't know it was there.
Oh.
I didn't know that it was my same ID. I thought that it would change because my account was off.
That's not the number I got for you.
510-242-506? Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Never. I thought that was an S. Never mind. Anyways, sorry guys. You might want to take some Pepto-Bismol the first day of school.
Why?
Diarrhea upsets stomach.
That's funny.
You know what? You're good. You'll be fine. Oh, okay. I'm excited for you. I can't wait to see your schedule though. Be interesting. So here's the big thing, guys. What direction am I going with this today? Some of you are probably like, do down here. That's not colors that I would normally go for, so I don't want to do that. I think I'm just going to pick a color. We'll start with it and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to start with this shade right here. And it's called Antimatter. And we'll start this out here. It's very cool tone, like an ashy gray brown. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, the Ensleyreign Mattes, I don't think they're a problem. They blend nice, they are buildable. Some of them are pretty darn pigmented. But again, they disappear on the outside of my eyes. And I know there's such thing as eye primers, but for me personally, I've had so many great eye looks that I've done without eye primers, and they don't crease, they don't fade away, nothing. I don't think you should have to use an eye primer. Now, one thing I think would be helpful is a glitter glue, and I keep saying I'm gonna go get one, but I haven't. I think I'm gonna go into this green right here called Dreamer. Like, I think a glitter glue would be helpful. I think a glitter glue and a matte setting powder are two things I like to get. You want to know why I haven't bought the glitter glue? Because I think I've seen it from NYX. Did I see it? I can't remember. I think it was the price. And you'd think that it wouldn't really matter to me. But when I'm in the drugstore and I see the prices of some of the drugstore makeup, I'm like, I don't want to pay that for drugstore. I think that's why I haven't bought the glitter glue. Or just like an eye primer in general. You do not need to, I mean, lots of you have been here from the beginning. You do not need to put on every single matte in the palette, but those of you who've been here a long time, you know I mix colors and stuff. I don't do my eye makeup the same way as other people. Everybody does theirs their own way. That's pretty. I like that green shade. I'm gonna... Better not be work. 'Cause everybody's home now. Nope, not work. It says package out for delivery. I'm assuming that's either... It's gotta be one of the boxes. Who knows? Thanks for the tea. You didn't get yourself a tea? How did you guys get Tim Hortons when you took the bus? Is there one over there?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Now she's going to be asking for money. There's a Tim Hortons there. Can I have some money for an ice cap? I'm going to go into this shade here called Intergalactic. I just did like a dip into this one right here. So there was a lot of people there? Parents too? Okay. Yeah. Sometimes my thing is always, how is the principal? Because sometimes you can get a good vibe from a school based on the principal's attitude and whatnot. All the reviews for the school that she's going to have been disabled. Which sucks, because I would have loved to have read the reviews that were written about the school. But honestly, I think every place has a high school like this. The kids nowadays, I don't know if some of the stuff that's been happening in Calgary have made it to the news or not. But like last week, 2 children under the age of 12 got arrested for pretty much holding up a bus driver with what kind of a weapon was that? Like a homemade, it was a gun, and they, was it like a homemade one, babe? Or like they disassembled one or something, and there was a knife, and that bus driver got away, the kids got arrested. But it's like, what are these kids doing? The kids who are constantly taking bear mace to the malls and just bear macing random people and outlets. How are these kids getting this stuff? Either the parents are just really duh and they're leaving stuff out for their kids to get a hold of, or these retailers and stores are selling it to the kids. Like, oh, you must be going on a hike today. Or they're stealing it. I mean, I don't know. Some of it just has me like, what? The amount of stuff that has been done by kids under the age of 15 here in Calgary, Alberta, has me scratching my head. And it's like, I could be like, Grace, I don't want you going to school, but I'm not gonna be like, Grace, you're not going to school. I'm gonna go into the hot pink that's here. This one right here. And then probably this one as well. That's going on my lower lash line. I know, who am I? But I want to try something. It'll either work or it won't. I'm debating which Ensleyreign palette I want to use tomorrow morning because I'm doing opening shift, so I'll be doing my makeup at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm thinking either Snow Moon or Wolf Moon because they're both kind of subdued. Okay, now I'm going to go into that lighter pink color. So that bright pink one was called Visionary, and then the other one's called, this one's called Dreamscape. So Visionary, Dreamscape. Or do I want to blend that out with that orangey? No, maybe later. Maybe later. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna go into that first shade I used. I'm gonna go into this one just a little bit and blend right here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna dip back into this one and this one together just to darken it up out here. You don't want to go to work?
No.
Okay. Wiping the brush off. I think I'm gonna go in the shimmers now before I finish off whatever else I may possibly want to do. I know it might look a little bit weird right now, but that pink is like a nice pop of color. Now that this is on, like, and I can see the pink with like these earthy, grungy colors. I also think taking this blue and this one down there as well instead of the pink would also look really pretty. I think it, yeah. I think it definitely would. For the shimmers, what do I want to do? What does this one look like? I kind of want to go into this one in here. That's pretty. I'll tell you the name of it in a second. Eternal Plane is what that one's called. It's this one right here. Pretty color. Again, if you get it right to your eye right away, you won't have the flaking, but it's like a thicker one. And then on the outer corner, I think this one here, because I can see I haven't used this one yet. Mercury, this one right here. Looks like that. Ooh, that's pretty. This is a smoother one. I'm gonna start in the middle. And I'm gonna go back into that first one. And then nothing on this finger. So it looks like that. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing on the other eye. Nothing on this brush. I'm just gonna take and blend right here. Not everyone's cup of tea, but I need a better lighting. I kind of feel like I want to blend something else up here a little bit. I did that first shade that I used. Is that what I want? No. I'm gonna go into, I think that green. I'm gonna go into this one. I can't get a good look if I don't really see the green anymore. I'm gonna go back into this brush and I'm gonna dip into that green that I was just in. Does it look more like silver, like almost silvery? Or is that just me? Picking up some of that green. Gold shimmer. So pretty. Alright. Yeah, man. My basket of dirty brushes is horrendous. Alright, I do want to... I'm debating what else I want to... I might want to put a little something else on the lower lash line. But I think the rest of the face is fine. Let's do the brows. Finish these off so I can get a better gist of what I'm missing. Babe, do you know if we have any chicken burgers left? You don't know, or no we don't? You don't know? Okay. Because I think I wrote down chicken burgers or chicken wraps for today's supper. I will say this, one thing I miss about not working is waking up in the morning and Matt and I are both home. And yeah. Because usually when we wake up, either I'm still sleeping and he's off to work, or he's waking up taking me to work. We all got up at 6 this morning, Matt included, because I have Grace getting up at, even though she doesn't have school this week, I have her getting up at 6 o'clock every day this week, at least Monday through Friday, so that it isn't such a shock to her come Tuesday morning when she has her first day of school. I even, come at me all you want, but we all parent differently. I know she's like, she'll be 15 Saturday, but I've got parental things on her phone, so that her phone Sunday through Thursday, her phone shuts off at 9:30 p.m. so that before she goes to sleep, she's not eyes deep onto the phone. And of course, the laptop is out here as well. And then her phone goes back on, I think at like 6 a.m. But yes, I told her, I was like, whether you lie there, your eyes wide awake, it doesn't matter, but the phone is 9:30 p.m. on school nights, no access. Only on school nights. Okay, do we like to pop a color under the eyes? I feel like some of you can be like, no, don't like it. You probably would have rather me just do like a whole pink eye look, but I want to see like what's it look like if I do neutral on the top, pop a color on the bottom. In my mind, I'm now kind of thinking I like the pink down there, but I wish I would have done the blue, or at least done the blue on one side. Do we do that anyways? I bet you I can. Let's do it on the other side. It might look a little wonky, but I'm going to go into this blue right here. That looks so pigmented. Watch me mess this up. Might as well keep going. Blue and pink makes purple. I should have probably gone over it with some foundation first. This one's very pigmented. Holy moly. I'm gonna go into the other blue, this one right here. Do I like the blue side more? I mean, the blue would make it look more smoky. Maybe on the pink side, I'll add a little something. I don't know, can I make the pink side smoky? Probably not. I'm gonna go into this one. So again, I'm just playing with the makeup. It's not serious. Yeah, I'd probably have to go with the brown to make that look smoky. So we got like a pink-orange combo. Or the purple. I think this makes the eye pop a bit more. Now I kind of want to... No, I want to keep some color down there. I'm gonna take my foundation brush because I do gotta... This is going in my wash basket today. I'm just gonna... You know... What side do you guys prefer? The pop of blue, purple, or the pink? Secondly, do you like a pop of color on the bottom, lower lash line? I'm really digging the top though. That's pretty. Okay. What are we missing? Eyebrows. I don't... For the past 2 days, today and yesterday, I'm not feeling the eyebrows. I swear, every week... You know why? I think I actually do really like that Lovecraft Beauty Planetary pencil. Where did you go? I think I really like the liquid brow thing in there. I think I like it. I think I really do. I mean, I know I like it, but I think I really like it. Do you guys want to do like a chit chat of what's new? Have I seen anything that's new? 1 second. I'm trying not to like be all up in everything. 'Cause I am easily influenced, but not really. At the end of the day, I'm a big girl, I gotta make up my mind. But I did see... Wow, Gucci has a glow skin tinted moisturizer. Are we buying that? Absolutely not. Can you imagine the price tag that's gonna be on that? "24 hours of hydration, all day healthy glow, and a flawless, barely there finish." 20 shades, $59. There's 20 shades, but only 19 shades were shown in the photos. Available September 1st on the Sephora website. $59, so that means that's $59 US dollars, not Canadian doll hairs, which means it's probably going to be like too much money. Hey, who is this? This is Fenty Beauty. It says available now in Europe. New and improved. Never heard of this product. Set It Down. Ultra fine blurring setting powder from Fenty Beauty. Transfer free. Won't crease. Helps regulate excess oil throughout the day. They're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 shades coming soon. Would I buy this? I don't know. I feel like every time I buy something from Fenty, I'm like, thank you. Thank you. I really like Fenty. We'll see if this is around during the Sephora VIB sale. Because my Sephora, I'm leaving that Sephora stuff alone till the VIB sale. We will see if this makes it into my cart then. I don't know. I didn't even know that existed. Charlotte Tilbury has new for the face and lips, plus look who's making a comeback. Airbrush Flawless Matte Blurring Waterproof Setting Spray. No thanks. $38. Is that for like a jumbo bottle? I don't know. And then a Airbrush Flawless Blurring and Matte Full Coverage Foundation, new and improved. No, not interested in that. Life Changing Lip Mask. Lip Lift Technology, boost the look of lip volume. Plumpness definition. Cushioning ceramides, hydration for a pillowy soft pout. Barrier boosting botanical butters for a long lasting nourishment. In 2 shades, Magic Pillow Talk. I mean, I do like lip things, but they throw all these words in there just to be like, oh, it's magic, and then you get it and it's just like Vaseline. So, I mean, I think the packaging's really cute. I like Laneige. I don't know. The Blur Mattify Smooth and Set spray. I mean, sounds like it'd be good. No melting, no fading, no creasing, non-sticky, microfine veil. Oil plus shine control, waterproof. Prime sets makeup for up to 16 hours. You know, how much is that Canadian? So that's going to be $38 US. What would that be Canadian? See, I have dry skin. I'm looking for a matte setting. I have a matte setting spray. The one I have though is the Milani one. And it left charcoal all over my face. Like, so I went to work and I had black, gray stuff in my ears. I got home from work. Matt's like, what's all that black, gray stuff in your ears? And I'm like, it's the setting spray. So I'm gonna use this one up, but I'd like to get one that's not gonna leave charcoal all over my face and ears. I have to see Canadian dollars how much this one costs, but I'm kind of looking for a matte setting powder. Have you guys, what are your guys' thoughts on the Charlotte Tilbury setting sprays? Let me know. Do you think it's something I should try at least once, or no? I'll take it into consideration. The matte one preferably, but this is new though, right? Another Fenty product. Fenty. We asked and they delivered the new Mista Hair Plus Body Fragrance Mist. I'm already gonna say, heck yeah. The Mista drips you in the head-turning opulence of Fenty's hair signature scent. Amber Bouquet, the head-turning power of a good hair day. Bottled in an irresistible scent with notes of warm florals, amber, yuzu, coconut, vanilla, and sandalwood. September 1st on their website, #Sephora. Yes, I will do all of us a favor and I will purchase that. There's several hair and body mist that I've bought and tried and I really like them, but I do a lot of reading on what's in them, the scents, how long do they last. So far all the ones that I've tried I've liked. I'm trying to remember the Josie Maron, the orange tangerine one, is that what it's called? I think I'm at the halfway mark for the spray. When I have the empties video for that one, I'll give you my thoughts on it, because I do have a little issue with that one. But if I could smell like that 24/7, I would. So yes, I will. That's something I will buy. NARS has a bunch of holiday stuff coming. I know you guys are like, Tammy, finish the makeup. I will. I don't want to, I'll forget about this if I don't talk about it now. NARS has like their holiday 2025 collection, a collaboration with the artist Iris Van Herpen on a futuristic sparkling limited edition collection. I feel like with NARS, some things I like, some things I don't. I like their blushes. I have like, I think 6 or something like that. Whenever they come out with these, I don't think I haven't bought one. I've bought a couple of eyeshadow palettes. I like them, but they were too much. I don't know. Like, they were very saturated pigment. And that's not a bad thing, but I sometimes prefer, I rather build things up so that I don't have like an instant mess, because I'm not really that good at makeup. Even though some of you are like, yes you are, I don't think I am. But I don't know. But every time, like, I've swatched one of these palettes, not these ones, but like the latest ones that came out, like the quads, and I swatched it and I was like, no, not for me. But this is so pretty. Like, these look pretty. I can see both of these selling. And then of course they have like a face powder, looks like a highlighter, a quad eyeshadow, some lip products, which I could totally see me getting on board with the lip kits. Where'd they go? I could see me getting on board with the lip kits up here. Oh, I know I like that shade. Oh, these are minis. Okay, I don't want any. I don't. Sometimes I like minis, sometimes I don't. Anyways, the NARS stuff, it'll be available on their website in retailers in October. Let me know if any of that interests you guys. There's some like hand sanitizers. I'm not paying an arm and a leg for a hand sanitizer just because it smells delicious. Fleur Cherry Stem. I have 2 of the full size of Fleur. There's another one that's on my Sephora wish list. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is. If this is out during the Sephora VIB sale, it'll definitely be added to my wish list. Maybe for the winter. Cherry Stem. Yes. I still can't get over how pretty that is. The packaging's what getting me on that one. I don't know. I think this one here is showing on the Canadian Sephora website, but not the other ones. I would love for them to bring the other ones onto the Canadian Sephora website. And not just this one. But that being said, I know I do have one of the blushes in here. I don't have the rest that's in here. I could see me liking that, getting this. You want to know why? Because I've been dabbling in my other one, and I went from being like, I don't see the point in this palette, to when I do my makeup and I use that, I like it. I like it a lot. What? What? I like it a lot. Thinking of Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
ColourPop. I almost ordered this the other day. I didn't. You want to know why? I don't need it, but that's not the main reason why. The main reason why is if I'm gonna order from ColourPop, I want to make sure I'm gonna do an actual order and not one thing, because ColourPop charges duties and taxes, and they have it now that before you place your order, at least in Canada, it shows you the duties and taxes you're gonna have to pay. I appreciate that, because then it helps the thought process be a little bit better of like, hey, do I actually want to pay that? At the moment, the Shrek palette is the only... I don't want to get the whole collection. I don't think there's a reason for me to get the whole collection. I just want the Shrek eyeshadow palette. That's definitely an everyday palette. I love Shrek. We have all the movies here. Can't wait for the next one. And even if this was not Shrek and it had like... It was like just a fall palette, I'd be like, yes, please. But again, I don't want to place an order from ColourPop just for that one singular palette. If you guys have any recommendations from ColourPop, drop it down below. I know there was palettes that I wanted. My friend Chris sent me a couple, So I need to go through my ColourPop ones because I do know there was a couple of others that I used to have, but they got so old, and I would like to pick up some. But yeah, so I am going to eventually order that one. If it sells out, it sells out, then, you know, it is what it is, right? But I like to get that one, and I will do that whenever I'm ready to do an actual order. MAC has their holiday 2025 collection. I think the entire thing's ugly. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's nothing of this is appealing to me whatsoever. I don't like the look of none of that. I don't like the design and the bullets. I mean, maybe that brownish lip gloss. I don't like how those look. They could be fantastic products. Don't like how those look. Could be fantastic. I don't like how they look. That eyeshadow palette, no. The only thing that catches my eye is this lipstick kit up here. The colors of them. I think that looks pretty. Not gonna buy any of it. They have other, excuse me, they're gonna have like other kits here too. None of that catches my eye. I don't know how to put photos up on my screen, so sorry guys. Anyways, none of that MAC stuff. And then I think we're the Tower 28. I think I might have already mentioned this. And then the Tower 28 Go-Go Cooling Shimmer 12-Hour Eyeshadow Sticks from, I think these ones and like the She Glam ones are all probably very similar. I know She Glam, I noticed on Amazon they had some of those sticks on there. And I think I have one or two saved on a wish list possibly. I think I'd rather try out the She Glam ones over the Tower 28 just based on the colors. If I did get one of these ones though from Tower 28, it'd probably be the color Roxy, which is right here. It's like it's this color down here. It's like oh my gosh, it's like a light beigey, I can't get the pull up, but it's like a light beigey pink. At least that's how it would, I think, appear on mine. I mean, they do look pretty. They look tiny. Avalon actually looks really pretty, and Chateau. I mean, they look pretty. There's Roxy. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. Let me just take a double check. Yeah. Some of the stuff I talked about in a video, I think a couple of days ago. I will say, I wish LYS. There's something, nope, not LYS. What's that brand called? YSL? That's embarrassing, Tammy. Darn it. I just seen it. One second, guys. There is something I really do hope we get here in Canada. Wait for it to load. Come on, please. I've literally just seen it. I hope that it says available now in Europe. All Hours Couture Face Palette, a blush and highlighter palette from YSL. It's a limited edition Golden Oasis Couture Face Palette. 3 blushes, 3 highlighters, and coming soon on their website in other countries. I really, really, really hope that Sephora Canada gets this. So I'm not one to buy face palettes. There's like a Charlotte Tilbury one I've been wanting for since it ever launched. You know what I have not done yet? Swatched it in store, and that's what I need to do. This is a face palette I do want, not just for my cheeks, but for my eyes. So I don't know the price tag on that one. But yeah, guys, that's it. We gotta finish the makeup. I know some of you are probably like, oh my gosh, can we just get on with it? Matte being one of them. It's not often I sit here anymore and like chit chat. For mascara, actually I want to set my face. Do we have enough blush? I have not cleaned my mirror. Yeah, the blush is nice. Okay, let's set my face. Again, we'll spray the iconic London. Should I do a little bit more setting powder? This is a glowy powder, or setting spray. I kind of feel like I should smoke this side out a little bit more, but I also want you guys to, like, I don't know. The bronzer and that's looking good. I'll show you guys the natural lighting too when I'm done. This setting spray is like a shower. I like the smell of this one. It almost smells like a... It smells nice. Okay, for mascara, I think today not you, I know that right off the bat, not you. Oh, I need to put that in my shower. I meant to put it in there last night. I got a pimple, definitely gone down. It was like sticking right out. Matt was like making eye contact with it even in the shower. He's like looking and I'm like, stop looking at it. I forgot to take that one in the shower with me last night because it has salicylic acid. It's from my glasses. I need to disinfect the arms on my glasses again. Let's grab the old carousel wheel and see what we want to use. I like you. I'm going to use, I think, that's the tubing one. I'm not using that one tonight. I need to start pulling out my concealers. I've got 5 concealers. I don't use them. Let's use the Makeup by Mario one, or do I want to use the Fenty one? Let's use the Fenty one. Because you know what? If I'm going to make a mess on my lashes, today'd be the day since I don't have work. I want to use, this one looks hella thick. You know what? That's what this is called, ain't it? No, it's not. This one's called, oh yeah, hella thick. To me, Rihanna's just, she's doing so good with her like makeup line, and I don't know how her hair care line's going or her skincare line. But the makeup department, I think she's doing, there's no mirror. I thought there was. Why do all my mirrors look like they have, like they're clouded over? Oh, I forgot that was that zooming in one. I almost impulsively bought hair dye when I left work yesterday. I was like going through the, I was looking at the, I think body wash, and the hair dye was there. And I grabbed 2 boxes of it. One, I can't believe the prices of everything. Matt bought shampoo yesterday on sale, and I was like, oh, how much was it? He's like, oh, it was on sale for like what, $12? And I was like, what? How much was it regular price then? Like, geez Louise. I mean, we buy the stuff because we use it. But when the same body wash, like let's take deodorant for example. You get your deodorant, it would go on sale like 2 for $5, or you pay like just $5 for one. Now to get a deodorant, you're paying like, what, $15 for the same one? Like, I literally will stand there, like, I use up my deodorant. I mean, we always done that, but when I hear someone say, oh, I need more deodorant, I'm like, you need to make sure that deodorant is like completely empty before you trash it and open a new one. I can't believe the price of deodorant now. And I'm not even talking about those special aluminum free. Well, I can't do aluminum free. I tried. It gives me bad rash. Such a bad burning rash. And I don't want to hear that's the toxins leaving your body. It's no, that's not it. I can't remember if I tried Grace with aluminum free or not. But there's several female deodorant brands I've tried, and I can't use them. Even ones that I used as a teenager, I can't use anymore. So the mascara's on that eye. I probably could put more on. I don't know. I just don't. Okay, this is giving me, it's definitely giving me thickness, not length. So if you like thickness over length, because yeah, it's like even making the tips a little bit clumpy. I'm debating what side I like. I think I could have done without the color on the bottom, but again, I want to play it up. Could have literally taken that green and just put that down there. That would have been nice too. Why does it seem like it's more separating on this side? Sure about this. Is that work? Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna, yeah. I like both sides. I think I had to pick though. This one looks like I got a black eye though, a little bit. This I think needs to dry down a little bit more. It's a very wet formula. My favorite part of this, I like the skin and the eye look. I'm gonna put something on my lips right now. What's something I can see me using all day today? Actually, that kind of matches my shirt. Might use this e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip balm. Blackberry Sorbet. Not only does it smell good, it tastes good. All right, let's go check with natural lighting. Roll, they see me rolling, they hate them. All right. Oh, there's a birthday party going on. All right, guys, here's it in natural lighting. Don't mind any mascara that's on my lids. We can pretend that we don't see that. But yeah, I think it looks all right. Not my favorite look, but I think it looks all right. Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm gonna close this because that's too much light for me. I don't want those party people over there thinking that I'm watching them. I think I like this side better. Alright, we're gonna roll on back. It's crazy how different lighting makes your makeup look. Right here I can see that green. There I can't. Alright, let me know in the comments, guys. What side do you like better? Do you like mixing neutrals with pops of color or no? Hopefully you stuck around for most of this or zoomed on down through to the end result. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button, and until tomorrow, enjoy your Tuesday. Thanks for watching.